Hey guys, Chavez here. Let me turn down the music real quick. All right. So what we're going to be doing, guys, we're just going to graph piecewise functions, and I know these are pretty straightforward because we got linear lines here. But we're going to show you how to use this Desmos, how to graph on Desmos, graphwise functions. It's pretty straightforward, nothing crazy. Make sure you know how to do this without a calculator as well, right? But let's jump into Desmos and let's see what's up. So we're going to go to Desmos and we're going to click on Graphing Calculator. And so what I want to do is I want to graph a piecewise function. So the way you put a piecewise function in here is you put a bracket and you can separate your functions with a comma. So my first function, let's see, this is from your summer notes here. And I have 3 minus x, and the restricted domain is x less than equal to 1. So that's what I'm going to type in. I'm going to type in 3 minus x. And then the way you restrict the domain is with curly brackets. So I open my curly brackets, and I already forgot what it was. Let me jump real quick. X less than equal to 1. Okay, it doesn't matter if you say less than equal to or less than. I mean, it does, but Desmos is not going to show either a closed hole or open hole. So I'll show you what I mean by that. X less than 1, and then there it is. You can see at the moment, like it's supposed to be less than equal to, but there's not an open circle there, right? See, so if I change that less than to less than equal to, which is this one right here, notice it's no difference. And so we're going to close the curly bracket, and then we're going to separate it with a comma, and now I can enter my next function, which was 2x for x greater than 1. So I'm going to type in 2x, and there it is, and I'm going to put a space on it. And again, you restrict the domain with a curly bracket, so you put a curly bracket, and you just say x greater than 1, x greater than 1. And there it is, guys. If they were to ask you, by the way, I guess I should close my curly bracket and close the bracket, right? So there it is, first function, and then you restrict the domain with the curly brackets. You separate your functions with a comma, and then you restrict the domain with the curly brackets. Hopefully that made sense, guys. And you can tell this function is a continuous function because at 1, the left side and the right side both are going to equal 2. Plus this one has the equal sign. So there it is. Looks beautiful, and let me know if that made sense. If that made sense, hook it up with a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys later, guys. All right, bye.